Hello, Love Nest. How are you doing? Hold on. Mm. So we're coming to you live and raw like we always do. This is Chrissy Love, live to the world. A little freezing today because this winter is coming, child. Ooh, the winter is coming. But look at God. I am in a warm place in the South, so I'm not going to freeze my nuts off like I did last winter. But I said on August 20th when I did my last show, I miss you too, Forever Jill. I said on August 20th that I was going to come on YouTube every now and then just to say a quick hi, just to engage with you guys every now and then. Hey, Marva. Hey, Darville. Hey, Chiron. Well, honey, I got to say thanks to my girl, because guess what? Well, I tell my girl here that I was going on my show today, right? And she was like, let me do your makeup. So I got to say shout out to K. Odell Beauty. Follow K. Odell Beauty on Instagram, people. Making faces beautiful. Yes. So today I want to talk about Adrian, I see you, boo. Hey, Ryderpin. Hey, Simeon. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Kieran. Say, Pastor Frosty. Man, look here. It cold. Hey, Kyron. Child, look here. So, the last time I came on my YouTube channel and spoke to you when someone had died, that video set off a shitstorm. I don't know why, because, again, why the truth is like kryptonite to Bahamians, though. So once again, I felt compelled to speak today because I've been reading the news. Hey, Daniel. Been reading the news at home, and something in my spirit has me worried. Now, I'm sure, like me, you've been following the drama with aviation in the Bahamas. And it got me thinking, right, that all these years that I've been covering news or covering features or covering stories in the Bahamas, one of the things that breaks my heart, thank you, Long Island Breeze, so do you. It's been a while, Miss Capron. Well, Marva, they do hate to hear the truth. Hey, Tario. A lot of times we've been covering the same stories, and this recent tragedy with a family that I have a passing knowledge of, the Ferguson family, it has me disturbed that once again, we in the Bahamas are pretending that our aviation industry doesn't need a checkup. Now, let me just say for the record, before you all start your bullshit, this ain't about Dionisio, this ain't about the airspace, although, it's about time we own our own airspace. This is about the Bahamas consistently seeing aviation tragedies happen, and still year after year after year, nothing happens. In my time as a journalist / reporter / social commentator, I can remember many occasions where we've had to talk about how the rules that we have in our country are annoying. Many times I've shared with you my own personal situation where I had a close family member lose her life because of the triflingness of our aviation industry. And so today I want to talk to you guys and ask you a question. How long are we going to continue to be struggly ass motherfuckers? How long are we going to not have rules in place? How long are we not going to have the ability to be first responders? Why we got to be last responders? Every day I've been seeing on social media family members of this latest tragedy. Hey, Legal! And I've been seeing the family members complain about what they've been going through ever since their loved one was declared missing. Damn, Lorraine say we ain't changing, Chrissy. We cemented in bullshit. And so I wanted to come and ask you, what is it going to take for the Bahamas to do better? And even though I've basically cut my ties, the bind that I have to the Bahamas, because for my own sanity, I had to cut motherfuckers off. For my own sanity, there's certain Bahamians I had to just ditch. I did the Edward Scissorhands, cutting them bitches off. But when I read these stories and when I see these things happening to our people, our Bahamian people, it really makes me so sad. Every day I read the social media posts from the family, and it just breaks my heart. And I got to ask, when are we going to do better as a nation? Now, let me just say, too, because y'all like to make things political. This ain't about Dionisio. This ain't about Glennis. This ain't about, who else was the Minister of Aviation? Tommy. This ain't about politics. This is about a system that is built on bullshit, inefficiency, and just lackluster behavior. Because I know a lot of times when shit happens at home, we like to blame it on the politics. But the aviation industry has been a clusterfuck of epic proportions ever since we used to treat airplanes like taxi cabs in the air. Y'all remember the old domestic section where you used to be able to fly to the family island? Any old person could have jumped in one plane and take your ass to any family island. And you know, back then I was real dumb and stupid. I used to hop on plane with anybody. You know, you when you're 20 and you're 30, you think you're invincible. You think ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Yeah, because when you're young, you basically think that you're protected forever. Nothing's gonna happen to you. But there's a time and a place for bullshit. And after 50, how many years? How many years majority rule gone by? 53? How many times we gonna continue to do the same bullshit and expect a different result? Remember when Nat and them crashed into the lake? I'm just tired of us bitching about it, sending thoughts and prayers. Dear Bahamians, here's a fucking newsflash. Thoughts and prayers are good, but they don't work to change a shit. You can take your thoughts and prayers, stick them deep where the sun don't shine. And what about some action? So that's what we're talking about today. How long must the bullshit be a part of our whole living, our whole meaning? You can call me today too. 242-544-3900, WhatsApp calls only. Someone sent me a personal message. Yes, thank you, child. I on. Thanks, yeah? Thanks. Yeah, you can call me today. 242-544-3900 because I want to know what is it going to take. Every day I read those posts that his brothers are putting out, and it just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. Thank you, Legal Eagle. KL Del Beauty. Follow them on Instagram. Honey, she put, look here, you see these eyebrows? You ain't ready. Hold on. Good stuff. Rembrandt said it's a full show today. Notice a quick show today. I just wanted to come and ask you guys, because, you know, I believe the Love Nest can solve most of the problems that we have in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. But we just have to ask, what's it going to take? So that's why I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys. And I even reached out to the mother. Now, full disclosure, unlike my last video that got me in trouble with people, I don't know why y'all so fucking touch us. Y'all know it was the truth. I reached out to the mother who, again, you know, like my Grammy say, tongue and teeth just fall out. We have had a rocky relationship, but I still understand that pain of losing a child. I remember seeing my family members go through the pain of losing a child. So I reached out to the mother and just said, you know, may you be comforted. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Because, you know, Chrissy Love is an empathic motherfucking person. I have feelings for people. When people are in pain, I just feel that. You could ask my friend today who do my face. When I was reading the post on social media this morning, I was actually crying. Because it's so sad when you hear this family talk about the lack of response. When you hear this family talk about the fact that all the agencies would have failed them. When you hear the family talk about what their loved one must be like. When you see people sending me items. And I couldn't help going no search, but I appreciate you sending it to me. I guess you just wanted me to know. When you have civilians having to do the work that government agencies are charged with. So today we're just asking, what is it going to take for us to do fucking better? Yeah, not dobetter.com, legal. What's it going to take? Because even though I have cut them ties, I still feel for my nation. I feel for my country because it seems that lackluster, trifling, bullshitty behavior is what we love to embrace. And once again, another family is mourning, is crying, is in pain, is feeling some kind of way because our agencies have fallen down on the job. So what's it going to take, people? What's it going to take for us to just do damn better? All right, let me read some of your comments here. You know, I love to read the comments. Okay, Kyron Hughes killed me. Marva say, look at that hair. Child, you said, look here, my hair, and where it's so cold, because look here, why I put the shea butter in my hair, but because it's so cold outside, why the shea butter start freezing? That's all right, though. Yeah, like I hear some scrubby bitches be talking about my hair. Why bitches with no hair just be jealous of you and you have hair? Anyway, you know what? I have to stop concerning myself with ugly, no education, dumb bitches who won't try to talk about good, decent me. Elizabeth say everybody needs to call aviation. Rembrandt say, Chrissy, you've had $1 for every time you ask that question. I agree. Ingrid say, Bahamas sights and sounds in the place. Hey, Ingrid. Y'all don't forget, support my girl Ingrid. She has music that you can download and music that you can stream. I-95 doing some good stuff. Legal say it's devastating. So sorry the family can't even get some decent level of closure. Lydia say low vibration. Sandra is saying welcome back, Chrissy. Charles, Sandra, how you doing, boo? How's that smart athletic son? Hey, DC Kool-Aid. By the way, DC Kool-Aid, I see it snowing in DC. Why my trapsy friend go send me one video of snow in DC? I tell her, sweetie, I'm so glad I left the DMV for this winter. But I just want to say to everyone who is mourning, especially, and I say, Lord, hold on, I get, hey, Drew, you want to shout out? Every morning when I read his brother's posts on social media, I just get all misty inside because it's so sad that once again a family is mourning because we can't get our shit together. Hey, Achia. DC says she uploaded the video. You did? Man, I can't take it. I can. Elizabeth said I called aviation last month about fire safety boats and trucks. Hello, how are you doing? Well, I'm good. Hey, Robbie. I tell you, Ingrid say, welcome back, Chrissy. Miss you. We need to ask Obama come run for 5 years. Child, please. Look here, let me tell you something. And, and I hate to sound like the saltiest bitch on the earth, right? But sometimes you get tired of talking about the same bullshit. Like I said on my show on the 20th, when I said I would come to you every now and then when I felt compelled to speak. I just don't understand what's it going to take. I just want to understand how many more families have to cry? How many more families have to be missing loved ones? How many more families have to endure tragedy? I remember the aviation disaster that led to the death of my cousin, devastated my family. As a matter of fact, every year around the same time when she died in November, I am just a wreck. But I just want to know, when is enough enough? How many families got to be sad? How many families got to be crying? How many families got to be, bitching, petitioning, asking government to perform the essential services that it's supposed to perform? And for all of you making this shit political, like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with PLP or FNM, because I keep telling y'all, we had the prime minister, ma, dad in the shitty hospital, and they did not a shit happen. This is a systemic and endemic challenge that we have as Bahamians. Fixing the systems that are antiquated, outdated, non-functioning, and they do not serve the people. I mean, what is the public service if it cannot give the public the service it deserves? And so I wanted to come on today and just ask you guys to do whatever you can in your small way. I know I've been petitioning about aviation laws for the longest, asking for rules to be put in place, asking for our people to have sense. And one of the things I hate that's happening, like it happened before, when the government agencies fuck up, they try to throw the dead pilot under the bridge, under the bus. That saddens me. And so I just want to say to us, Bahamian people, we love our country, but we want to do better. Patricia say, hey, Chrissy, you look nice today. It's a humongous disgrace with the situation about Byron search and rescue. It's sad. And you know what? As a mother of a son, whenever I see a mother who loses a child, and again, I'm empathic. I'm just an empathic kind of gal. Seeing the pain hearing the pain and reading the pain, it really did something to me. It really did. Because like I've always said, ever since I started doing these shows, the first time I put my mouth in front of a microphone was in 1994, actually 1993. And the same things that we are asking for today, we've been asking for from then. From 1973, we have not put in a system that makes people accountable and responsible for their actions. The aviation department, before me and Dionisio was born, aviation was fuck up. Aviation was fuck up from, who's to be in charge then? My daddy friend, was Afi in charge then? I used to know these things, when I gave a shot. Anyway, I can't remember. But how long are things going to be so fucked up that we can't get it together? How long is it going to take for us to get it right? And so while we mourn with that family, we also mourn with many other families who have gone through disasters with regard to our lax and shitty aviation laws. Any old jackass could do whatever they want to do. Because in the words of the late, great columnist and media man, my mentor, Larry Smith, the Bahamas must stop being the land of do as you damn please. Okay, Larry didn't say damn. I put that damn in there. Daniel said, hey, Chrissy, you been, what? You been trick-or-treating? Hey, this smoky eye. Don't play with me, boy. Trick-or-treating was 2 weeks ago. Yes, it's called the smoky eye, boo. You better get with it. You better catch these teas, boo. Catch these teas. You better get you some beauty. K.O. Del Beauty. Yes. Oh, y'all thought because I was in America, I was going to stay ugly, eh? Oh, I can never be ugly. Unlike certain bitches. Anyway. So, people. Hey, Rolandia. That's all I want to say. Thanks, Tuffy. I just want to say that we need to do better. I just want to say that Bahamaland, another family is grieving, mourning, crying because of our lack of functioning. Like how you could see the plane was having problems, but it take you how long to get out there? Like fucking really? And y'all say, oh, we need to sue the government. Guess what? So far as someone who is suing the government, that takes a while. Because like most things in our country, the wheels of justice grind slowly. The wheels of everything grind slowly. All right, Cool Tino, I didn't know you were still on YouTube. I don't know what happened, but I don't get no notification. Because Cool Tino, by the way, I love your Christmas decorations. You are so talented. You're so talented. What I decided to do, Cool Tino, I have decided that, like I told you guys before, I needed a break. It's not that I'm angry or I'm sad. Sometimes I get a bit disappointed, but I needed to charge my battery. And that's why I said on the 20th of August that I was taking a break. You realize that Chrissy Love been on radio or TV every damn day since 1997? I fucking tired. You know, it's the talk every damn day. Now, yes, it's only working and talking, but like I tell people say, oh, why you tired? You only work 2 hours a day. But guess what? It's the knowledge you gotta have to talk for 2 hours a day would just keep you tired. So that's why you haven't seen me. But again, like I told you, tap the bell so you can get notified. I'm still traveling around America, deciding where I'm going to settle down. I will admit, I like where I am now. I like the South, okay? However, I don't feel a connection per se. So I'm just traveling around and figuring out what I'm going to do. Brian Kemp, Lord Brian Kemp. Lord, you know what? Must see this to Georgia coming through me. Eh? Why when I read Brian Kemp just now, I thought about that damn cracker Republican trying to teeth the election from Stacey. Anyway, Lord, let me stop. Yeah, America making me dead. You know what? Again, every black person ain't your brother. Every white person ain't your enemy. Sorry, Brian. You just have a name like his. So, Love Nest, I need your help. And I'm calling on the Love Nest because y'all are like, say wrong camp. I know. I'm calling on the Love Nest because I know together we can agitate to make things happen. For example, I was talking to my friend the other day. Her brother was shot down by the police. Years later, no friggin' answers, no kind of closure for the family. And see, when I say that the government of the Bahamas and its subsequent agencies have been robbing Bahamians for 57 years, people that say I being mean. But sometimes our government is trying to rob you without gun and mask. And so I just ask, petition, beg, cajole, implore all of us to work toward doing something better for the country. Because another family should not have to go through this. Every morning when I read that boy and what the brother is doing, he's talking to his brother like the brother can read the Facebook posts. I hope he's on some stranded key somewhere and he got some data and he is reading the posts. But it's been 7 days. And so let's just remember that family and many other families. I don't like to dredge up the past, except when Nessa friggin' Sari. But we all know many families who have endured pain and suffering because of our lack of ability to do something right. And so let's just take a moment for all of those persons who are mourning, who are in need of comfort, who've been hurt and abused by agencies in our country that are supposed to help you. So that's my prayer today. That we all do what our national anthem says. You know, let's get toward that common loftier goal, man. And so again, for all of you been reaching out to me, I appreciate it. It still breaks my heart even though I'm far away. But I just hope that the search and rescue goes well. People are now sending me private messages telling me that they found some of the wreckage. But I'm tired of hearing about aviation tragedies in our country. I'm tired of hearing about lackluster issues in our country. I'm tired of hearing about people who are suffering because our agencies don't do their jobs. But again, it breaks my heart because y'all know if anything was to happen to my good, decent Wayne Brian Russell III, look here, I would be laid out dead to the bed. So I feel for that mother who don't know what's going on. I feel for them siblings. So again, let's do better, Bahamas. Do damn better. Thanks. I'll see y'all at another time, okay? Take good care, y'all. Miss ya. Love ya. Brian say knowledge is the key and power, but it's also and always be work involved. I agree. So Bahamians, we got to work. All right. Again, I promise I wasn't going to cry off my makeup. But y'all, let's just do better, okay? That's all I ask. Do better. And for all y'all talking about, oh, Chrissy Love, why do you care? You fucking in America. I don't know what you talking about the Bahamas for. It's still my country. My navel string Berry in Mason's Addition and Lewis Street. So I still fucking care. Even though I be like, fuck the Bahamas. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Guess what? I still care. So y'all take good care. Love and prayers, guys. And again, let's fix the Bahamas, man. It's a beautiful place. Oh, but some of the fuck up people. Anyway, that's another show. I gone, y'all. Bye.